Welcome to this look at a cracking little new mod map on Farming Simulator 22 with me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on Homestead Economy. This is a new mod map out by Zoli708. 225.37 megabytes download, no required mods to download. Not much in the way of equipment and machinery in build mode, etc., but there are a couple of bits. There are two custom crops. We've got alfalfa and we've got carrots. Now the carrots are without premium DLC, so the carrots are on here. So if you don't have premium DLC, carrots are an addition, which is quite nice. We'll start the main farm so we can talk about slot counts and stuff immediately. Contracts are available on the map as well. There are 20 collectibles. If I just move forward out of this little alcove. Our wardrobe trigger is just here. We do have a dog. Just there. The dog's about somewhere. Oh, there you go. With our sleep trigger around the front of our house. The map itself is tiny, but it's a cracker. It's a cracker of a map. What I like is the ability to go further with it. So, if we go like this, this is the map. This is the map. We start with on New Farmer, the main farm area, which is only 65,688. Plot 65, which does have a little dairy on that. So on New Farmer, you do start with that one production. Field 35, 47, 46. Field prices, not too expensive. They're fairly small fields, and we do have some plots we are going to purchase. I'm going to do them before we go around. I've borrowed money from the bank rather than putting government subsidy signs because we didn't need a huge amount. Now, we do have some little strips around the outside. There's a little bit of forestry here and there. But here's the thing. Plot 127 is all this, which is 2,704,282. However, it gives you access to the entire rest of the map. So if you want to start off, or you just want to play small, if you just want to do a small map, this is cracking. But you have got the ability, where the roadway goes out this end and out that end, if you get there's various different mods that allow you to remove trees, turn them into wood chips, mulchers that just remove trees and stuff like that. If you remove the trees where the roadways are, you've got access to the whole rest of the map. So you can do whatever you want on it. So it's a kind of no man's land-ish, I suppose, any of those maps where you've got the ability to build and do whatever you want, but you do have a base area to start from. And that base area is small but perfectly formed. It's very nice indeed. So I'm going to buy up some plots. We're going to buy plot 58. We're going to buy plot 77. We're going to buy plot 69. We are going to buy plot 62. And we're going to buy plot 61. We do that and that. All these extra little icons and things appear. We'll get to those as we go around the farm. Slot count on New Farmer is 846. On Farm Manager and Start from Scratch, that comes down to 788. Difference being you don't have any of the equipment and machinery that you start with on New Farmer. So the buildings and stuff are all here. Now the buildings, everything can be removed. All the buildings can be removed. Most of the buildings on the other plots as well. I think the only one I couldn't, sawmill I couldn't, some of the buildings, and we've got some sell points over there. There's a little kind of, I suppose, buy and sell area. We'll get to that in a moment as well. But there's a little pig farm just there. That could all be removed, including decorative objects. This bit and the pig area looks like this. And I got the slot count down to 615. So if you are going to go for one of those, you know, a real build your own map type thing, starting at 615, it's pretty good. So we come round the side of the farmhouse here. We've got chickens, a little chicken coop here, 12. That's something to point out. All of this stuff can be removed, but none of the stuff is in the build mode. If I go into build mode, I'll show you. If we go out to here, there's nothing under any of these things. Containers, tools, farmhouses, silos. The silos is important. I'll show you that in a moment as well. If we go to our animals, nothing under animal pens, whether it be cows, horses, pigs, sheep. There's nothing in here. What we have got under landscaping and painting, we've got a few extra paint textures, some brickwork and concrete slab work. And if we go from there to plants, out on the end here, we do have these added in. So a field create, various different versions of are in there. Other than that, nothing. But if we go from there and we come to our vehicle menu and go down to mods and DLCs under Homestead Economy, because carrots has been added in over and above the premium DLC, we have got a load of modded stuff to put to plant and harvest carrots. So all these various different items have been put in. 4 carrots. Some will do potatoes and carrots, some will do sugar beet and carrots, but the carrot has been added in. Again, if you don't have premium DLC, you can still run some carrots if you want to, which is a nice touch. So alfalfa works the same as any other grass. You plant it, you can mow it, you can tell it, turn it into alfalfa hay. Our tractor is just here with 1 trailer. That's what we start with. Come across the way here, we have a small workshop trigger here just at the farm. Across the way we've got these 2, and this is what I was talking about. These are silos. We've got silo left and silo right. These are standard crop types. I don't know what the capacities are actually. I wouldn't have thought they're particularly huge, but these can also be removed. The shed can be removed and these can be removed, but as I showed you already, you can't replace these because they're not available in the build menu. So just something to think about. Around the sides here, cultivator, seeder. So we don't start with a lot of gear. And at the back of the plot, just here, we've got a sheep pen for 15. I do like this sheep pen with the way the gate opens, sliding the bar across. That's pretty cool. And then if I jump the fence to the back here, this is plot 65, which you start with a new farm, you can buy separately. This has got a little mini dairy, and this one again, it's custom made. It's all, there's nothing clunky about this map at all. It's really nice. Lighting palettes great, texture palettes great. It all just seems to work. So butter and cheese. So that's what you start with a new farmer. Biogas plant was one of the plots I bought, as was the sawmill. So you don't start with these as a new farmer. These are on plots I purchased. That was plot 69 and that was on plot 62. So we can do butter and cheese at this little dairy at the back of our plot. Just here. So what we'll do, we'll jump the fence again. Let's get around and have a look at everything else. It shouldn't take us too long. Now this is a Hungarian map, and what I like about this as well, I like maps with stories, I like maps based on real places, and this does say, welcome to Homestead Economy map. This is a small Hungarian map designed for small and medium-sized machinery. It is based on fantasy, but the inspiration for its creation came from my own hometowns. That's Zoli 708, and I like that. I mean, that's really cool. And it is crisp, it's clean, it's neat. This is one of those ones, it doesn't have a cartoony vibe to it. You know, some maps do. This is not quite, you know, some of the Polish maps you have a real gritty, not quite washed out, but a real gritty realism to them. This is somewhere between the two, I think. So pig pen here, this was on one of the other little plots I purchased. Again, not too expensive. 30 pigs can be done here. We've got a barn. I'm going to go up on the roof there, because there are 20 collectibles. I mean, oh no, can't go up there, okay. I'm assuming they're game cartridges or something like that. I haven't come across one yet. I mean, to be fair, not that I'm looking for them. I don't tend to on map tours, unless it's a set treasure hunt or something like that. Oh, thank you to everyone that reached out yesterday when I did the map tour on the Millennial Farms map, and I was saying about the bridge and I couldn't get to the island. Turns out, hidden amongst the trees and weeds, there was a trapdoor. And you clicked on it, opened the trapdoor, and you can go down and into the bridge. I mean, yeah. So apologies for missing that. This was one of the other little plots. Plot 7. This one, plot 70 something, wasn't it? This one was plot 77, which was 4,032. Gives you a silage clamp just there. That can also be removed if you want to. And then we come to our main selling points, buying points, etc. So we turn around and just here. We have got our vehicle workshop trigger just here. And our vehicle shop trigger just here, and our vehicle workshop trigger just here. This is the reset point for the map, so vehicles and machinery will reset back to here. We've got a fuel point just here. Then we've got store 1 and 2 for selling just here. When you look at the map, these are all right on top of each other, so it's a little bit trickier to see. Then as we move over here, we've got Uncle Yanni, sell point. We've got Uncle Gazer, sell point. And in between, we've got a buy point for seed, but only seed. And then if we come across here, we've got our livestock market. Better there. Now, if you're not sure, again, I've said this many times, if you're not sure like this, where you've got a lot of sell points and things, look, they're clustered all right on top of each other. And you can click on some bits, but not everything shows, and which is which, you know. So if you come down to your prices menu, and go to, for example, Uncle Gazer, click on tag place, and it'll tell you which is which. So we know that one's Uncle Gazer, or Geezer, could be Uncle Geezer, and that one Uncle Yanni, just there. And the same thing, you just work out which ones are which. Because if you come to here and you're not sure which one's store 1, store 2, you should be able to click on it and it'll tell you. I wonder whether those doors open at the back. So anyway, that's your main sort of, I don't know, I suppose it is your main area. So we're going to head out to the edge of the map. It's not going to take too long. But you'll see, as like I said, the landscape, it is a cracker. It's been a nice one just to pootle around with some small equipment and machinery. Living your best life. Nice sweeping terrain. And as I said, when you come to the edge here, with something that can remove trees, mulch these out, bit of landscaping. Once you purchase the outer lying land, the world is your mollusk at that point. So heading up to plot 69, just up on the hill. That's where the biogas plant is, and as you've already seen in that menu, in the productions menu, it's a standard biogas plant. But we do have a little silage clamp next to it as well. So this plot here, so you get the biogas plant when you buy the land. We come up to here. So plot 69 at the top was 19,907. And we get our biogas plant for that. Can't odds it. And the silage clamp just over there as well. Brilliant. Let's head across the top of the map. Now, in addition to the equipment and machinery you've already seen at the main farm where we started, we do have a harvester and a header. That's out in the field, which we're going to get to in just a moment. Helium deer, by the looks of things, up in the air. So just alongside this field here, one of the ones we start with on New Farmer is our harvester and header. Now as we pass that, we're almost at the other side of the map. So we come back down to the main road. Which is just here. Just jump out here. We come around now. Before you buy this plot, which is plot 62, we've got this point is here already. So this is the sawmill sell point. So if something says it needs to be brought to the sawmill sell point, this is it. When you buy the plot of land, plot 62, this trigger comes up, which is for your sawmill. Standard sawmill. Wood in, planks and wood chips out. Your wood gets dropped off here. And your wood chips appear here. And then just through the bushes, we've got another sell point, which is your bales sell point, which is just here. Nice and easy to tell. Plenty of bales sitting around it. And then we come to plot 61, which is this one just here. And as you can see, we've got a milk tank out the front. As we turn up here, we've got 2 pens. To our left, cows. To our right, pigs. Cows, 12 this side. Pigs, that side, 30. Manure plates, manure heap just there. And again, the sliding gates, I like that. I don't know why. It's a tiny thing, isn't it? There's a cow pasture there. 412 cows. What we can do, we'll head back on the road. There's a little pond if you want to chill out, have your packed lunch when you're doing your farming. You can nip along to the lake, maybe do a bit of fishing, it's up to you. But that, in essence, that's the map. That's Homestead Economy by Zoli708. There you go. So just here, got a little pond. picturesque. I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. As always, thanks for watching.